Donald Trump may likely die of the disease as his illness gets critical. It is no news that Donald Trump is down with COVID-19, which has revealed on Thursday night, and new figures show the 74-year-old president is 5 times more likely to be hospitalized from the disease and 90 times more likely to die from it. Trump and his wife, Melania, confirmed they had both tested positive for COVID-19 early on Friday, just hours after top White House aide Hope Hicks said she had contracted the virus. The president and Hicks traveled together on Air Force One multiple times over the last week, including to attend the first presidential debates against Joe Biden on Tuesday night. But while 31-year-old Hicks is considered a low-risk patient, at 74, Trump faces a much higher risk of being hospitalized or suffering its harshest symptoms. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) has said. According to CDC statistics, patients between the age of 65 and 74 are 5 times more likely to be hospitalized with COVID-19 than someone aged 18 to 29. Patients of Trump's age also have a 90 times greater risk of death in comparison to their younger counterparts. For every 1,000 people in their mid-70s or older who are infected by COVID-19, around 116 will die, to a fatality rate of 11.6%. Clear trend in COVID-19 deaths have been clear since the start of the pandemic, with studies determining that age is by far the strongest predictor of an infected person's risk of dying. COVID-19 is not just hazardous for elderly people, it is extremely dangerous for people in their mid-50s, 60s, and 70s. Andrew Levin, an economist at Dartmouth College, told the journal Nature. Levin predicted that getting COVID-19 is more than 50 times more likely to be deadly for a 60-year-old than driving a car. But Henrik Salige, an infectious disease epidemiologist at the University of Cambridge, said age cannot explain anything, as gender can also be a strong risk factor. Men are twice as likely to die from the virus than women. His conclusion are supported by World Health Organization figures which said 1.7% of women who catch the virus will die compared to 2.8% of men, even though neither sex is more likely to catch it. Jessica Metcalf, a demographer at Princeton University, said differences in the male and female immune system response may explain these divergences. She believes the female immune system might be able to detect pathogens slightly earlier. This could also be the reason that older people are at a much higher risk of dying from COVID-19. As the body gets older, it develops low levels of inflammation, and COVID-19 may be pushing the already overworked immune system over the edge, Metcalf said. Underlying health conditions and health issues such as diabetes and obesity also have a significant impact on how severe the case of COVID-19 might be. Earlier this year, the CDC warned that Anyone considered severely obese is at risk of severe reaction to COVID-19. Trump's official physical this year shows he is 6 feet 3 inches tall and 244 pounds, equal to a BMI body mass index of 30.4, just over the 30.0 threshold for obesity. The US president doesn't drink or smoke but is known to enjoy fast food, steaks, and ice cream. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, well, it is medical reports anyway, and also medical determinants. You understand? Because anything science is systematically discovered and systematically discovered and presented. Understand? Well, it is true anyway that people from the 50s, 60s, and 70s are likely to die from the virus, but there is still something we need to understand about the immune. There are some people whose immune are very, very active and very, very strong, that can even resist the toughness of the virus, even when the virus is trying to overpower the immune. The immune, because of the activeness of the immune, it may likely refuse the challenge which the immune might likely experience as a result of the tediousness of the virus. So if the immune system is very active and refuses to respond to the virus, definitely the chances of the person being alive will be at 90%. Understand? So Donald Trump can still be alive, and considering his kind of person, Donald Trump is a very confident man, and he believes that nothing can be impossible. And because he's the type that believes so much in God, I know that God is still going to keep him alive, both him and his wife. So through this channel, I'm wishing him and his wife a quick recovery and a quick bouncing back home. All right. So my viewers, I don't know what's your own idea or comment or wishes you have for Donald Trump. If you have any good wishes or any comment, do well to leave them behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.